Good morning, welcome back to SimUK's rendition of Farming Simulator 2015. I hope you have had a fantastic weekend. I'm sporting a bit of a man cold, so apologies for my sniffing and sound and everything else that comes with that. This is Monday morning. It's just about 5:30. You can see we've only got €901 in the bank, hence why we're up and awake so early. I was hoping you won't get to see this until Tuesday, so apologies for that. I bought an Elgato HD60S to, try and eliminate the issues we had last week, but unfortunately I couldn't get the Elgato to work, so we're back to where we started, but hopefully now, having reinstalled absolutely everything, including this game, we should now be on a nice even keel. So let me bring you up to speed. Over the weekend we did pick up some straw, and we did clear out fields number 24 and 29. As you can see here, there's just remnants left now. And that was partly course play and partly done by myself, and that's just given us enough money in the bank to keep us going until this morning. You see, it's not the most pleasant of days today, but it's not raining and neither is it tomorrow, so we can actually get on and do something. But in order to move forward, I wanted to make some changes to the farm and how we run things, and because our finances are pretty low, we do have about 27,000 litres of wheat in the silo, so that's maybe 9,000 that we can draw upon, but that's not enough to really change the face of anything. So what I wanted to do was be a bit more proactive and consolidate our farming technique, as it were. So we've got at the moment fields 38, 29 and 24, and we've been harvesting those predominantly with wheat. I say predominantly, entirely with wheat, and that gives us a little bit of straw which we use for the cows, and then we sell, which pays for the manual labour. But there's a lot of wasted time by using that approach. Obviously the first piece of wasted time is getting to and from each of the fields, setting up each of the fields, and also, because they're quite small fields, turning around at each end occurs far more frequently, and less harvesting can occur. So the idea is, in order to consolidate, we're going to I want to sell 38 and 24 and keep 29 for grass, but if we can't afford to do that, then we might have to sell all three fields. And the field I'd like to buy is number 23, which you can see just to my left there. And if we drive on down to 23, I'm sure you'll all know it. This is field 23. Now, I've had a good look around here. It's not completely flat, as you can see. There's a bit of curvature to it. And there are some trees dotted around here and there, but other than this top end, this field is pretty well laid out. And I wish, Farming Simulator 2017 guys, if you're listening, I wish there was some indication of size. You know, how many hectares is this? How many acres is this field? Now if you look at the map, I'd say we could fit 38, 29 and 24 into 23, so I don't think we're losing any ground, as it were. We may even be increasing our ground, I'm not entirely sure. And we can always buy 38, 29 and 24 back when things are slightly better financially. So we're coming up to 7 o'clock in the morning. The bank is open 24/7, so the decision I need to make is whether or not we sell the grain we have. Let's see what we can do. So we get 21,000 for 24 and 33,000 for 38. That gives us a total of 54,000, and field number 23 is 51,000. Okay, so we could do that then, theoretically. If we sell 24, let's do it. 24 is gone, and we sell 38, 38 is gone. Interestingly, 38 is the same price to buy back, I think, isn't it? I'll have to check that. Now that's a bit of an issue. Why is field 23 not available to buy? Because we only have 44. We did not get the full amount that I thought we were going to get. Blast. Okay, well, that was unexpected. I'll have to re-watch this video and see what happened there. Why didn't we get the full amount? There didn't seem to be any indication that we would be getting less than what was shown, but clearly we have. So we need to go drop off our wheat. And where's the best place to do that this morning? Excuse me, have a cold, do apologise. So the grain elevator is offering 326 this morning, and the windmill is 334. Where's the windmill in relation to us? Oh, it's just over there on the left there, over on the west coast. Grain elevator is much closer. And the price has gone down. Blast, that means it was worth more yesterday. That is annoying. Well, what is it? It's coming up for 7:30. I need to make a decision here, I guess. It's a bit more like it. Okay. Let's see how much we have left once we've got a full trailer. How do we do that then? That'll be here. Alright, that's animals. No. Still got 19,000. So it's about 8,000. So there's 3 loads in total. So let's go find out how much we'll get for one load. Whoa! I changed my key binding round. And I've just discovered the second issue with that. I do turn the engine off now when I tip the trailer. So I'm going to have to spend a bit of time really thinking about which buttons should do what. Okay, I forgot to look to see how much we got then. But we're closer to our goal. I think we're going to have to do all 3 and then prep that field. That should leave us with 8,000 or thereabouts. Well, just over, that's not too bad. Okay, now this should put us over the 50,000 mark. If I have a little look at the bank, 5170 is what we need. Oh crikey. 5170 is the target. I think we're just going to be shy of that with this load, which means we're going to have to use the remainder. Come on now. If we can manage to keep both fields, but in order to do that I have to do the field entirely by myself, then that's something I'm willing to do. Whether or not you're willing to watch me do that is an entirely different question. I do have to get this key binding sorted. So we are just shy of our target. But with one more load we should be there. It's not going to leave us with a lot of play money. It might be time to, I was going to say chop a tree down and see if we can't sell it, but we haven't got anything to pick the tree up with at the moment, so that's not an option. How much does that leave in there? So it's still 2,000 litres in there. There's always the bank, I suppose. We do still have a little bit of overdraft available to us. I just found that the 3 fields we had were not really bringing in enough to justify the cost of harvesting. That's a slightly annoying keybind issue there. Okay, so we have enough. Let's do it. Field 23, 51,700. It's now ours. We own 29 and 23. What do we have left? 1,244 in the bank. Well, let's jump in cab a minute. Another keybind issue. That's 2 I've spotted. So that's not going to give us an awful lot. It's not going to save our bacon, that's for sure. So we may have to extend our loan. But we have effectively speculated, and now we should be able to accumulate, because the harvest will be much quicker, much cheaper, and therefore our profit should be greater. Now what might be worth doing is, if I cultivate and I have a worker behind me sowing, I won't use courseplay for that because of time. I'll just use the default worker just to get it done. Yeah, I don't think there's any way around it. We're definitely going to have to extend our loan. Well, our overdraft. A loan would be ridiculously expensive, but the overdraft is manageable. I won't put this away just yet, because we want to get this done as quick as possible. Or maybe this guy should be the worker, and I should go and get the seeder myself. Yeah, let's do it that way. So having the field right next to us is going to be a big help. That's going to speed things up. Do you need some seed? Oh my lord, what's happened there? Why has he stopped already? The whole point of buying 23 was to eliminate people doing that. Workers getting stuck for no reason. It looks like he's gone. What is going on? Why is that not cultivating? Oh dear. We own 23, that is our field. Why is this not cultivating? We have a serious issue here, and I don't know what it is. Is this field already cultivated? Is that what the problem is? Whoop, sorry about that. Because that would actually be really good news if that was the case. In terms of time and money, that would be highly beneficial. It kind of looks cultivated. It's a little bit cheaty if you ask me. It is. It's already cultivated. Well, that's just splendid. Okay. Excellente. Let's just park this up then. Excuse me. So not really sure what this barn is for. I think maybe wood chips go here. But as soon as we're not at the point to utilise that, it makes sense to use it for other purposes. So, what I wanted to do... Oh, it was not that. I wanted to go and collect some grass. I'm hoping the worker will be able to manage himself, and we can go and get the at least a start on the silage. So if I go grab the pottinger, there we go. So he seems to be ticking over quite nicely. I'm just going to wait and make sure he turns around okay, because this top end is the only area where I think there's any potential conflict. Awesome. So we should be spraying now. Oh, that's a good point actually. We should be spraying now, shouldn't we? We're going to go for grass. I still believe I have that conflict where as soon as I rent an item, drive control breaks and I can't change gear or release the handbrake or anything. So we're going to go grab the mower, we're going to go hit the field, get some grass. That field over there should have regrown by now, looks like it has. Perfect. Just roll this back. Oh. Let's bring up the map and check on 23. Yep, it seems to be going okay. His position is a little odd. I'd expect him to be slightly more in the middle of 23. But we'll keep our faith. Is that tractor in front actually raised up? I don't think it was it? Whoops. My fault. Now you remember this is quite a slow process. This tractor's not really strong enough for this job, but it's the one we've got, so it's the one we're using. That's it, guys. We didn't quite get a full trailer, and I was using my alternative approach there. That's a technique you possibly have never seen before. I don't know how effective it is, but it seemed to make sense. We'll go drop this off at the silo. Sorry, not the silo, the silage area. Oh, might help if I turn that off, mightn't it? Sorry, still a bit flued up, not really thinking clearly at the moment. So we're at 3:30. Our finances are incredibly low now, 6:47. There's a very small amount of manure in there, which means there's probably a very small amount of liquid manure in there. That all looks pretty good. There we go. Now you can see we've got a long way to go before we've got anything like enough silage. But every little helps. If we can do that every day, then before long we should have enough silage to make increase our cows' productivity and make some money from the biogas area. So it's looking pretty promising. See, the worker hasn't got stuck once. He's a good halfway through the field. We need to extend our overdraft and go and hire the sprayer now. Let's just put all this mowing gear away, and then we can concentrate on doing that. Okay, and we'll just drop this off. Actually, it might be a good place to put it there, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Nicely out of the way then. Oops. Apologies, that was a bit too close. Ah, yes. Got there in the end, okay. Now, because of the conflicts we have when I hire the sprayer, I want to make sure this guy is fairly close to the end. So swing down there and have a proper look. Not far off, is he? I also want to see whether or not he's got enough seeds left. Let's put the handbrake on. So he's only got 15% left. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. But with 350 left in the bank, we need to go get extend our overdraft immediately. So let me just get off the field here and get in position, and we'll do just that. Yeah, as expected, the drive control is now broken. So I'm going to quit out the game and come back in.